Everyone, and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of gold has moved in the last 2 days and how the price of gold can move in the next 2 days. So in this video I'll explain you with the help of 15 minutes chart, 2 hours chart and a day wise chart and how the price can move in the next 2 days. See, if you look at the chart of gold, what we have seen, there is a continuous upside we have seen. Okay, and if you look at this particular pattern, you can observe that there is a clear U pattern has formed and then a downside. So you have to remember, as soon as the price started hitting our level of $13, this particular pattern will support an upside. Okay, and this trend will break towards higher side. If you look at make this particular trend as well as this trend, we have seen if the price started going above this level, a further upside can be seen. Next point, the volume is increasing. Okay, so we can see there can be a change in the trend as soon as started forming a green candle. This is also a very important thing. Okay, now if you look at this particular trend, there is a chances of what we have seen in this particular range, that at this particular level, a level of first, second and third, these levels are being tested. Fourth time these levels are being tested. Okay, we were expecting that it can break this particular level at this particular time, even at this particular time, but they didn't break it. And okay, and for the fourth time, because some events started coming at this level. Okay, some Fed interest rate, okay, and this the tariff thing has come at this particular level. Okay, now if you look at this particular trend, we have seen, suppose if it started going below a level of around 3300, there is a probability that this particular trend towards downside can also form, and if it started bouncing back from this level, then it can touch this particular level. But there is a higher chances that if it started forming a swing, because we have seen the volume is also increasing, as I have already shown you in that chart. Okay, so now before I move ahead and explain you where the price of gold can move in the next 2 days, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglove@gmail.com, and one more mail ID in the description. And please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a telegram link also given in the description. You can join that too. Okay, now I'll show you a 15 minutes chart as well as 2 hours chart, so you will understand how the price is moving. See, the price was continuously now at 33.39. It made a sharp rise towards 33.49, because we have seen today there's event was there, so the price has rised now. Let's see how the 15 minutes, if you look at the 15 minutes chart, see the rise has come. Okay, on a day wise chart, as we have seen the volume being continuously upside, so if the price keep moving above this level, a further upside can be seen. Okay, so if it started rising above 33.57, then there will be a zone breakout, so we can see there can be a further rise. Okay, overall trend we can see on a 15 minutes chart, there is a continuous downtrend, but from this particular range it is continuously, after this zone there is a downfall. So if it started moving above a level of 33.52, we can see there can be a further rise. But if it started falling below this particular level, we can see it can move further down towards 33.39, and this 33.39 is already weak, so we can see it can move further low. On the 2 hours chart, you will understand. See, 15 minutes chart and 2 hours charts are two important trading patterns where we can see if you are holding for a longer view, because sometimes the gold does not give much of a volatility in 15 minutes compared to in 2 hours, as well as on the day wise chart. See, the price was around 33.39, as you can see looking at 33.36, and it has rise suddenly towards a level of 33.55. It is creating a similar U pattern. So if the price started falling below 33.42, there can be a further fall can be seen towards $36, and then there will be a zone breakout, so we can see there can be a further fall. But if it started rising up this level, it can move towards $33.55, and if the price moving off that particular level, chance of touching 33.59 will be there. Okay, then there will be a zone breakout, so we can see the price can go further upside. Coming back again on the day wise, see, now the day wise chart is continuously on the downside, and this was the range where the price is moving, if you look at from this particular trend. Okay, and these levels are already being tested, so you have to understand that if the price keep rising above this level, and on this particular day on a day wise chart, that if it started sustaining above 33.88, this pattern will support an upside, and it can rise above 3400, and then a further rise can be seen. Okay, this is the level being tested 2-3 times, so chances will be high that if it sustain above 3400, then there is a probability of further upside. Okay, and dollar index also plays an important role, so I'll explain you with the help of dollar index also how the price is moving. Look at the dollar index also, it is moving in this particular zone for quite some time. Okay, and this pattern is supporting an upside, so if it started sustaining this level and move above level of 99, we can see there can be a further rise. But if it keep moving below a level of around $98, then it can go further fall, and yes, after that a probability of touching 97.5 we can see, then to a level of 97, then there will be a zone breakout, so probability of moving towards a level of 96.3, then it can go out of this particular level, so we can see a further fall. Okay, so remember these are the two resistance and supports. If the price fall below this level, a further downfall. A particular trend towards downside is there, and this particular U pattern is supporting a downside, so chances of falling below 96.3 will be there as soon as it started going below 97. Coming back again on the gold price, what we can see, the price now trading at a level of $3348.93. Suppose if it sustain this level, we can see it can move towards its next level of 3350. If that sustain, we can see the price can move towards next level of around 3357. Suppose if the price rising above that particular level, it can go further upside towards 3364. Okay, and if that sustain, a further upside can be seen towards a level of around $3375. Okay, and once the price sustain above 3375, a further upside can be seen towards $33, and then a further rise can be seen towards $3382. Okay, $85, 3385, and this 3385 is already weak, so we can see the price can rise above particular level and can move towards 3399, which is also being tested, so the price can move further upside, and yes, after that it can touch a level of $3410. Okay, then there will be a zone breakout, so we can see the price can move further upside. But suppose if the price started falling below this level, it can move towards 33, it can move towards 3345, and if the price falling below that level, we can see it can touch a level of 3341. These are the supports, so you have to understand that these are the levels from there a profit booking comes or a bounce back comes. Okay, so you can trail your SL at these particular levels. So if it started falling below 3341, we can see it can touch today's low of around $33. Okay, then there will be a zone breakout, so we have seen this level after a long time, so chances are high it will move further down and can touch towards a level of 3315, and if the price falling below that particular level, chances of going towards a level of around $3302. Okay, and suppose if it started falling below this level, a further downfall can be seen towards a level of around 3296, and then a further fall can be seen towards a level of $3286. Okay, and then a further fall can be seen. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I've given the mail ID is also in the description. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, subscribe it. Thank you.